Alter Bridge, I know it hurts. Yanki and the Brit.
Jam some socks off over here.
The RTM Radio Network, 708. Welcome, everyone. Friday Night Rockfest, just here doing that rock and roll kind of thing that we do. Nicholas Rich, hello, mister. Hey. Dave Summers and Christine Lewis, hello. Mrs. Bradley's even here. Wit woo. Samo, baby, what's wrong?
Hey.
I'm listening, but I can't keep up with the chat room. Join the club. I just jumped in here. I'm overwhelmed already. Dory, baby, what's up?
Lori, Dory.
Nice to see you here.
Bye.
Mr. Tim Tatum. Hi, Tim. How'd you like your new tune, buddy? You guys sounded awesome. Let's see. Who'd we leave out? Nobody yet? Okay. Must be Dan. Hey, mister, what's up? Nice to see you in the house. It's a beautiful thing. Darren, the Rockin' Heller from the JBC charity. What's going on, mister?
Danny Deitch, go and grab a Knickers by the ears and pull him in the chat. You know we have to have him in the chat.
Give him the old double ear grab love muscle choke. That'll straighten him right up. Hi, Jane. What's going on? Jane's here. Did I see Jane? Jean Harlow. Hi.
Jane, eyes.
Yeah, baby. I can't wait to see her when her pin-curled hair from the 40s. She's going to look hot. Cindy Kendall down there at GATS at the truck show, the Great American Truck Show.
We're going to go tomorrow, Cindy, so you're going to have to let me know where you guys are.
Maybe they won't be there tomorrow.
I don't actually know who's going to be there tomorrow.
I have no clue.
Everybody better be there.
Anyways, we'll be roaming around there somewhere for an hour or so. We won't be there too long, but we'll be there. I saw Brad was down there, saw some pictures coming in already, him meeting some people. Very cool. Brad will be on the show with us tomorrow night, by the way. Live in the studio along with Cornholio, I do believe, correct?
Cornholio.
And Mr. Joey Holliday is supposed to give us a call, too, and we'll see how that works out.
He's going to be with us tomorrow night. Brad James right here in our studio. Cornholio's right here.
I hope he doesn't get his white hat dirty.
I know.
Come in this messy, old, filthy, disgusting, rundown place.
I'm going to have to comb my hair and everything.
You're going to have to put clothes on.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to put some panties on.
That'll ruin everything.
I know.
Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network, rocking right along here. Something you haven't heard in a long time? Let us know. We'll find it. We'll play it, because that's what we do. Classic rock, hard rock, metal, I don't give a shit. Bring it, baby. That's all there is to it. Just bring that shit and let's jam it. Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Deep Purple, Black Knight.
Rock out with your cock out. The Yanki and the Brit Show on RTM Radio.
Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Desperate times call for desperate women. Guns out at sundown. RTM Radio Network 723. I got a message from somebody yesterday. I don't know if I gave them the right answer or not. I gave them the one I thought was best, but having issues with their job, all just bent out of shape, was talking about, I didn't get both sides of the story, of course, but I got the one side of the story. The dispatcher was talking down to him, treating him like shit, blah, blah, blah. And I just told him the same thing I think. Why the hell do you put up with that shit? Why does anybody put up with that crap? I mean, maybe part of it's their fault. Who knows? But why do you put up with that? Quit. Leave. There's other jobs. It's like, you're in the middle of life, but which would you rather do? Get out of that bullshit and go be happy? Or sit there and suffer and be a miserable prick because, you don't know what else to do, or that's all you can do, or you think that's all you can do. Me? Fuck it. Take the chance. Get up and walk. Go find something new. I don't know if that's the right answer, but that was my answer. Me
personally, if I was in that person's position, I probably would have found a new job first and then left.
Well, I had suggested that too. But, if it's bad enough, why stay? Why stay another day? It just makes you miserable. I've been there and done that with a lot of jobs. The first guy I ever, worked in the sign business for, other than myself before that, I mean when I actually went to work for somebody else, the guy started out the nicest guy in the world. He took the business over from his dad. He started building it up. I liked the guy. Turned out to be the biggest fucking prick on the planet, and was taking it out on me and yelling at me for things that other people were doing. I told him one day, I said, look, man, what the fuck are you talking to me like that for? I haven't done a damn thing about any of this. I show up, I do my job, I do what you ask me, and you're taking all this crap out on me, If you're having hard times, deal with it, and I left. Well, he called me the next day. Hey, I'm really sorry. I need you. You do good work. Blah blah blah. I said, okay, I'll come back. He says, okay, great. I'll even give you $1 an hour raise. I'm like, whoa, all right, fine. And back in those days, hell, that was great. So I went back. Well, about a week later, he did the same damn thing again on a job site in front of people. It's like, whoa, what are you yelling at me for again? He's yelling about the way nobody made me the boss of the job. I was just doing what I was told. And he's talking to me like it's my fault. So I just came down off the lift and I left. I went home. It's like, no way. Nobody's talking to me like that. Well, he called me the next day and apologized and gave me another raise, and he did that one more time. And when he did it the fourth time, that was it. I left. It's like, look, no more bullshit. You tried. I'm not putting up with your fucking crap. You did it once. You did it twice. Shame on me. Third time, fuck you. Fourth time, never again. So, why do people put up with that? I understand if you want to try to make things work, or you're broke, or you're a paycheck to paycheck kind of guy, but sometimes, man, you just got to do what you got to do and get away from that crap, or, you're just going to suffer.
So and people, I guess, ain't in the position to just walk out.
Well, what good is it to anybody, your wife, your family, your friends, your neighbors, the people you work for that haven't got anything against you? Everybody gets miserable because you're miserable. It's why stay? Just go. You make yourself happy, everybody else will be happy around you. Hey, Joseph, what's going on?
Hey.
Joseph says, like my hero, the town drunk, used to say, fuck 'em and feed 'em fish heads. Well, there you go. Roly-poly fish heads. That's what they want.
You tried to make my husband foam at the mouth again, Joseph.
But I just don't get, why anybody in their right mind puts up with that kind of shit. I see these people go, I've known people that have worked in factories 35, 40 years, all their life. And it's like, and most of them are probably dead or retired by now, but it's like, and they complained about it the whole time. Well, I stayed because it was good pay and good benefits and blah, blah, blah. And they were miserable. It's like, what did you get out of it? Money that now you got to spend to live the rest of your life on and not enjoy it because it turned you into a miserable bastard? That's bullshit. You should have quit a long time. Well, it's too late now. Well, no shit, it's too late now. But why didn't you think about that when you were younger? And truck drivers, a lot of truck drivers like that, constantly bitch about their job. I switched jobs, I can't tell you how many times. And maybe it's because of the times. Maybe nowadays you can't do that. But I got fed up with somebody, man. I just fucking hit the bricks and went to the next job. And I walked in a place and said, hey, this is what I do. My last boss was like this. You want to hire me or not? And I got a job.
It's so hard, though, nowadays to get a job. You can send in like 200 or 300 applications. And sometimes, you're lucky if you get a acknowledgement email, let alone an interview.
Well, that's part of what I'm getting at,
Yes.
about maybe I'm wrong because back then you could do that. But even today, I think that's a lot of the problem, too. Like me, for example, I have a good driving record. I can back up just as well as I can go forward, if not better in some cases. But before I quit driving, I couldn't get a job. Well, you've been out of a truck too long. What? A year or two is too long? Are you serious? What kind of an excuse is that? You want drivers, you want people that don't crash up your truck, you want people that know what a low bridge is, you want people that show up on time, you want a guy that takes care of his equipment, gets out and literally checks the oil, checks the brakes, makes sure the goddamn thing will go down the road and not kill anybody, and you want to hire some fucking punk right out of school that's been there 6 weeks and never drove anything but his mom's fucking Volkswagen. Seriously? And I had and that, I got fed up with that crap. I was told that 3 or 4 times around here. It's like, what do you people want? You want experience, but you don't want experience. I don't get it. What are you trying to tell me? You weren't going to have to pay me any more than you pay anybody else. But they didn't ask those questions. They didn't give you a chance. Like, no, you've been out of the truck too long. Not a good enough excuse. And 90% of you guys know that have been driving for any amount of time, you can get out of that truck and go crawl back up in one, and in a matter of 15 or 20 minutes, you're driving just like you drove for the last however many years it was. So, I don't buy none of that shit. I think it's a bunch of crap. But that's what they do. Insurance dictates this, lawyers dictate that, and we can't do this, and we can't. It's not bullshit. You can do any goddamn thing you want. You're the company. You own the fucking trucks. Put the guys in there that work, and you'll make more money than you know what to do with. But they don't see it that way, Blue collar's gone, man. Hit it in the gas hole. 10 Roger. That's about it, too, man. I just don't get it. There. That's my rant, because it's been fucking stirring me up all day long. We've been self-employed since 2001 and been leased to Prime for 8 years. And you're okay, right? No problems, no issues. So why would you leave? If you're happy, there's no reason to leave. If they don't bother you and they don't cause you grief and you're comfortable with the job. I mean, when you start a job, sit down and ask questions. You know, where do you run? What do you do? What are you responsible for? Where do you get fuel? You know, when can I shower? What would you like me to do about this? And be upfront with them and tell them, look, I'm not going to do this if you're not going to do this, and I'll go where you want. I'll work anytime you want if you're going to pay me for this. And will you pay me for this? Do you pay for lumpers? Will you pay me to lump it? Will you cause me a lot of grief for that? And ask them. And they'll tell you. You get in a good conversation with somebody, and you know, an HR guy or something, and they'll tell you. And the more you talk to them, the more they loosen up and more they start to tell you. And you'll get your answers. Then you can say, okay, you know, I'll let you know. And you leave. Then you go think about it. And if it's like, well, yeah, I can deal with this, or I can take, then you go back and get the job. If you don't like it, you call them up, and you got to call them back up. You have to do that because you might need to cross that bridge again someday. But you call them up and say, look, sorry, you know, not right for me right at the moment, but maybe I'll call you in the future. Go down the road, problem solved, it's all over with. But just people don't get that. People aren't trained that. People aren't educated with that kind of thing. It's crazy. Need some Stevie Ray. Stevie Ray, to celebrate his death, he died like how long ago? And now you're selling it, celebrating? It's like I saw a post today for, who was the black guy? James Earl Jones, that he died. It's like, that's bullshit. He's not dead. But people do that anyways. Oh, Joseph, please, my porn star career saved my life.
What shit's he talking now?
Him and Johnny Ding Dong were partners, probably. All right. Anyways, let's move over here. Let me see if I can dig up some Stevie Ray. For the moment, Evanescence and Fallen with the Yankee and the Brit on
The Yankee and the Twit Show.
Damn, that sounds pretty damn good there, Samo. That's some kick-ass shit, buddy. Hot damn, that's nice. Boy, that's got a nice beat to it. How long ago did you say you did that? That's awesome. You need to do some more stuff like that. Now, that's my kind of grooving. That's good riding music right there, boy. That'll make you put the hammer down. Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network, 749 by request. Blackfoot and Train got that Metal Church coming up next on the RTM Radio Network. Hello. Bloody bastard. Well, Metal Church, the Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network, by request, 7:57, just about 8:00 rock on the clock on the Friday Night Rockfest with Ray and the Man
And his twatted Brit. Hey, how is everybody tonight? What's going on over here? I'm a bit zoned out tonight, so I'm just kind of watching the chat speed along in front of me.
Jerry Springer, people actually watch that stuff? Oh my God. Well, whatever. Never makes you happy, like I said. Whether you're dumping your job or getting a new one or watching Jerry Springer or Dr. Dill, that's just whatever makes you happy. Oh, not a problem, Mr. Darren. I love that shit, really. That's good just sitting here chilling and jamming music. I like it. The drums were sounding kick-ass on that thing. So what's on your mind, wife? Anything?
Absolutely nothing.
Just a nice quiet rock
Yeah,
night, huh?
isn't it?
Just sit here and just jam a little bit.
We're looking forward to tomorrow. We're going to that truck show tomorrow.
There won't be a minute of peace for 3 hours.
I know.
And for us, plus a little, so.
Yeah, we're going to see who's there. Let me know in the chat room if you're at the truck show, or put it on my Facebook, or text me or something, I don't know. But it'd be cool to catch up with some of you if you're about tomorrow.
What's going on over there in the old UK across the pond? What have you folks got to talk about?
What
Anything
you doing
good over
the
there?
Puddle of water.
Where's old Mr. Dan? He's gone already. He fell asleep, didn't he? I know what happened to him. Yeah, And of course, Nick. Where's he at? My old buddy Nick. Don't even get to see him.
Yeah, where's our Nick Knickers, we miss Knickers, don't we? Every few weeks we have to round him up and pull him in the chat room.
I would love a show one day where everybody that's ever been on the show all came into the chat room at once.
That'd be crazy.
That's what I'd like about it. Well, I'm a wee bit on the crazy side, you know. All righty then. I guess nothing happening over here exciting. We'll just move on and do a little more jamming. Yeah, you know, I just don't get the drivers today, you know. I'm still thinking about that. It's like, why you guys just put up with the shit the government keeps sticking up your ass? You just, you know, the drivers just keep bending over and taking more, you know, and I don't understand why they let that happen.
I like to bend over and take more.
There goes the subject. I guess I'll go back to music because I can see where that's going to go with Ethel in the house. All righty, so much for that. Anyways, let's rock on.
So it's Friday and Saturday night, 7 p.m. Texas time. What better do you have to do with your life than listen to the Yankee and the Brit Show with Randy and Donna on the RTM Radio Network?
Broken, Amy Lee, and Seether. Broken with Seether and Amy Lee from Evanescence with the Yankee and the Brit and the RTM Radio Network 804. Don't forget we have the JBC Charity Spotlight every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Make sure you come by and find out what's going on with that.
Yes,
trucking shows
those two strange men turn up on a Wednesday.
They're not so strange. I like them. They're truck
they are
drivers.
a bit weird, aren't they? Come on.
Yeah,
listen.
maybe just a little.
Just a little bit.
And then tomorrow night, we got Brad James going to be here in the studio live with us, along with Cornholio, I believe. At least at this point, they're supposed to be. And
Shannon.
Joey Holiday's going to be calling in. Should be an interesting show. Spread the word. Don't forget to share our page, please. Make sure people know that. Try to keep the banners up as much as we can. What the fuck is the matter with you?
I don't know. I'm debating on eating this thing. What is it again? Tell everybody what
What's
we
it
have.
say on the package? You can read.
We have a cheese Danish.
Well, there you go.
It's not really, doesn't taste cheesy. You're going to pinch that bit, aren't you?
No,
It
I'm
doesn't
going to
taste
keep you from
cheese.
knocking it on the
It
ground.
doesn't taste cheesy. What is that stuff? That white stuff? This
I have no idea.
the stuff that
I
you
really
put,
don't know.
The stuff that you put on your cakes.
That's just icing. They all know what cheese Danish
why does
is.
it say
You
cheese
maybe
on it?
Michelle and Dan might be the only ones that don't know what you're talking about, but everybody else knows what it is. It's an American classic. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Joseph says they've got some audio tracks for us to have fun with. All right, then.
All right. Do you want an email or private message?
However you wish. In fact, send it
in
to the
the
Yankee and the Brit.
Yeah, send it in the email. That's usually the best way to send any kind of audio or anything.
Because then we can just put it in the spam box in the email and pretend it never arrived. See, I'm getting good at this, aren't I?
It's taking you long enough. Well, anyways, that's not exactly what I was going to say, but it's easier to download it, and then if we have to clean it up a little bit or do anything with it, we got it. And it gets saved that way, too, because I very rarely delete those kind of emails. So we can always go back and find it again. Cream cheese, baby. Dory knows what you're
It's a
talking
bit
about.
nasty, though, Dory. It's got a bit of a weird taste, hasn't it, this?
So how do you like your door sticker, Dory? You look hot, man.
Yeah.
You are one hot-looking ogre girl.
You're like Princess Fiona beautiful.
Oh, she is, man. She looks
Yes.
wicked in that.
She's gorgeous.
And those ruby red lips.
And
They go with those ruby red slippers.
And the dress. It's just beautiful on you, dear.
Oh, Joe said it's too big for his email. I think there's a Ron Jeremy joke in there somewhere.
Do you normally have that problem, Joe?
I don't know. Guys are wacko. Well, it's just a nice laid-back Friday night Rockfest. We're enjoying the tunes and checking you guys out and just taking it easy for a night. I like it. That's all. Break it into smaller files. What the hell is it that's that damn big? Well, you can send 25K, can't you? Or I think you can, something like that. I don't know. Let's go over here. I want to rock some more Clocks and Coldplay with the Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network.
This is Darren Heller, president of the JBC Charity. Come join us on September 26th in Millbury, Ohio for the 4th annual Country Ridge and JBC Charity Rock and Truck Show. There will be raffles, many activities throughout the day, food and drinks available. We will have Joey Holiday, Howard Salmon, and our very own Brad James entertaining us on stage. And as the show winds down, join us inside to enjoy the River Bend Band. We will have a working class, truck, car, and motorcycle show, so come join the JBC Charity for a day of fun. For any questions, please contact Darren Heller at 605-890-2752 or Joseph Graham at 724-880-8489.
Join SS Cruises at the Truckers Golden Wild Cruise with special guests Brad James and RTM Radio's very own Randy and Donna. We will set sail on the Carnival Conquest from the port of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, February 6, 2016. This 8-day cruise will be on the calls of beautiful ports of St. Martin, St. Kitts, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Great Turk. Inside cabins start at $832 per person. Ocean View cabins, $932 per person. And if you want to go all out, balcony cabins start at $1,257 per person. A deposit of $300 per person is required at booking and is due by September 5th, 2015. These prices include cabin, port fees, taxes, and prepaid gratuities. If you're interested in going on this great vacation, go to www.sscruisesinc.com. That's www.sscruisesinc.com. Or contact Dave Summers at SS Cruises, 937-331-8029. That's 937-331-8029. Hope to see you aboard the Yankee and the Brit Show on the RTM Radio Network.
Hi, this is Joe with JBC Charity. I want to invite you all to come out to the 4th annual Rockin' JBC Truck Show in the Truckers Canning Hunger Food Drive on September 26th. We hope you all can make it out. Any questions can be answered either by Darren or myself. My cell phone number would be 724-880-8489. You can reach Darren at 605-890-2752. You're listening to the Yankee and the Brit on the RTM Radio.
Blondie and a piece of ass. Heart of glass with the Yankee and the Brit and the RTM Radio Network 818. How about one from the old Yankee and the Brit over here? Let's try this one. West End Girls, the RTM Radio Network.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I said I could get
Why?
you with a fine.
Really not sure.
Girl, I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind, it requires a dedication. All this stuff we feel needs no conversation. We ride it together, making love with each other. Islands in the street, that is what we are. No one in between, that could be wrong. Sailors where we to
Now it's my turn to sit back and jam a little bit. The car's moving in stereo, and she's all mixed up.
Life's the same, I'm moving in stereo. Life's the same, except for my shoes.
Remember, if for any reason you must leave your radio, please have the man at the door stamp your ear so you can listen again later.
Hi, this is Brad James.
And Random Ann.
I'm Donna.
And Dave Summers.
And Giggles.
We would love for you to join SS Cruises for the Truckers Gone Wild 2016 cruise.
It's the Yankee and the Brit in the RTM Radio Network. 842. Yeah, you drivers, let's get together, man. You got to get your 2016 cruise shit together. You talking about 2016, right? Where is it? Shannon, we need them truck drivers to call to book for that there 2016 Gone Wild cruise in February. Get to work, young lady. Do it.
Do it now.
That's how it works. 937-331-8029. That's it. Get her done, man.
Who you gonna call? Dave Summers.
Who you gonna call? Okay. Boy, I was hoping I wouldn't have to hear that tonight.
If you got the blues and you need a cruise,
Who you gonna call? Dave Summers. Don't forget, Sunday is the Lido Lounge. Come on in. Tell your friends. Have them come over and learn about what a cruise is all about. If they don't know, if they've never been on. If they've been on one, tell your friends to come over and listen. Lots of good information. Dave comes on at 8 o'clock every Sunday and fills us in on any details or anything that might be new.
And if you've got any useful information, because Dave talks a right load of rubbish on a Sunday night, so if you've got any useful information for cruisers, feel free to come in the chat and talk to us.
And don't forget, time's running out. There's one balcony cabin left for half-price deposit. Come on, you guys. Let's get after it. That's one hell of a good deal.
And tomorrow night, we have got a busy night here tomorrow night. We have Joey Holiday calling in, and then we've got Brad James right here in the RTM studios, along with Cornholio.
Michelle, she's got a round of drinks for everyone, by the way. Have a drink, sip it back, and take that all in. Brad and Joey Holiday's going to call in, and Cornholio's supposed to be here, so hope this should be interesting.
Oh, my God, I'm going to be like, people, too many people.
Especially in here. There's not even enough room. I wish, I can't wait to build that new studio. That's what I'm waiting for. Then we can have actually people come into a nice clean place and sit down and enjoy it. And that's going to be my winter project. I really hope I can get the money together to build that. Unless, of course, somebody wants to donate it.
What are you me for?
I was just putting it out there.
I'm not donating it to
I'm
you.
just saying. I'm just putting it out there, I really would. I do want to build a little studio, a little separate building out here for our studio where we can just have, people get together. I want to make it just, like about what we got here, maybe a little smaller, but enough that somebody could come in and play live, and I'd like to get into that kind of thing. I think it'd be great, and I think these guys would like it too, so it's kind of my, I've been scheming this for quite a while.
Do you think these guys actually give a shit actually where the sound's coming from?
Well, I don't care where it's coming from, but I'd like it to be nice and have people come over and be comfortable with it.
Well, I know you said these guys will like it too, and I'm like, what are these guys?
Well, wouldn't you guys
care
like
where
to
it
have some
comes
people
from?
come in and play live and, do things like that? Randy, make sure you put a mist on the dirt floor tomorrow so the dust don't kick up. No, we want some. I put sawdust down before, and it worked out just fine. There's a little bit of dirt from that, but I got my vacuum cleaner with a brush on it, so I can go around and tidy everything up like we did today. And we got our green screen laying over here covering up the big printer. Can't wait to get that out and use it. Just haven't had time yet to really take time to, where we've had a whole day just to hang that screen up and try it.
I know.
And that's what I want, some time. That's why one reason I keep telling you, I don't want to do it right now, because we need time. It's going to take a while to hang that up and get it stretched out right, and then we got to tear it all down.
Are you still moaning?
Oh, fuck off. Brad has new boots. Has he got a pair of Tony Llamas? I wonder if he's got a pair of Tony Llama boots. Tony Justice boots, maybe? I think there's a joke in there somewhere, but I don't know where. Anyways, I was seeing if I could find that song. But I don't know what it's called. New Tony Llamas. What's that joke you always say?
Shut up, you lot.
What's that joke you always say about llama pig bang?
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, llama, pig bang.
I don't even know why that popped into my head, but it did.
Yeah, I've got a picture on my Facebook somewhere of a llama fucking a pig. So it was like, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah.
Ting, tang, llama, llama, pig bag. Pig bang, pig bag. Yeah, seriously, wouldn't it be cool if we had a nice new studio? I mean, anybody could stop by and come in and sit and join us. I think it'd be cool.
Can we just lock them in and then leave them?
Could do that, too.
Yay!
He bought himself a new pair of Tony Llamas. Wow. Awesome.
Randy took me to a place the other day and says, this is where the Tony Llama's boots are made.
No, that's Justin Boots.
Justin Boots.
Not Tony Llamas. That's Justin Boots. We went through Justin, Texas, going to put a sign up. And I had to tell her that's where the famous Justin Boots are made, right there at that factory.
I was like, all right then.
It's like out in the middle of God's green acre, too.
Thanks for telling me. Really affected my day.
Well, as he was saying, speaking of the new pair of new Tony Llama's boots, let's have Daryl Dodd tell you a little story about that. Billy! Hey, I forgot to say hello to Billy when he came in. Billy!
What, Billy Badass?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? You still
Missed a
there,
couple
Billy
people.
Badass?
Didn't even get to say hello to Shannon, but goodbye, Shannon. I know she's gone already.
Sandy's in the chat room. Kevin Nerds. Mike and Dory Laurie. Christine's just heading out the door.
I see Samo's still hanging in there.
Going to watch some Dateline.
I thought Samo might be sleeping by now. That's one working son of a bitch over there.
Well, Samo says he was going to play some solitaire. And if you heard us talk, then...
That's what I was doing. Playing Spider Solitaire, and then I lost and lost. I never lose at that game.
Yes, you do.
Not as much as I did tonight. And then Free Cell, I didn't even get 3 cards and lost that freaking game already. What the hell? I'm just not in the mood for it. It's just nice. It's just sitting here, we're just jamming. And it's very comfortable. Laid back in the chair, just taking it easy for a minute, watching you guys yak. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, I must say. Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. What do we got here? 902. Excuse Jesus, cry me that coffee and that nasty cheesecake.
Phyllis has just joined the chat room. Hi, Phyllis.
Or that cheese Danish, and now I know why they brought it over and gave it to us.
It's a bit nasty, isn't it?
It's a lot nasty. Hi, Phyllis.
I think I'll be taking the rest back to your mum tomorrow and say, hey, you can keep it.
Here, you can have what's left. Phyllis Whitney in the house. Good evening. Nice to see you here. Drinking twisted tea.
Is that like a demented tea?
Yeah.
Tea that's not
remember
quite
Dr. Demento? You never listened to Dr. Demento, did you?
No.
Samo, you listen to Dr. Demento, I bet. He knows all kinds of that stuff about that kind of thing. Dr. Demento, I used to listen to that quite a bit way back in the day. Oh, let's see. Where are we? Christine's still at it, yakking away over there. Now I know. Should have called her Motor Mouth instead of Mouth.
I know, I call her Mouth.
From the Motor City, it's Motor Mouth Christine on the RTM Radio Network. Let's get over here and hit another tune, shall we? The Cutting Crew.
I just died in your arms tonight.
Must have been something I said. All righty then. Did I ever tell you guys rock? We love having you here. Thanks for coming in. Here we go.
You guys are amazing.
I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something.
Dido, thank you. You should hear Donna singing along with her. God
I was
damn.
trying to sing along, but your fag smoke kept going right in my
Fuck
mouth.
that fag.
Fucking every time he tells me to sing a song, he lights up a fag and then I can't sing the bloody thing.
And I was getting bonage. I didn't even need to take my Viagra
Never
because you
mind
sounded
your
so
bonage.
hot.
Put your fag out. I'm sure your bonage will be like right up to the ceiling. Because my singing will probably be better. Right now, you're choking me. Every fucking week, you're choking me with that fucking fag smoke. Hello. Uh-oh, he's giggling.
Hello, wife.
Hello,
husband. Shit. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Yeah, we're going to the truck show tomorrow for a little while. Not too long. Because tomorrow's the end of it. I'm sure there won't be much happening, but going for an hour or two anyways, see what happens. Because it gets about 95 during the day. It's been starting out, it's been getting warmer at night. It's like 70, 72 at night. So in the morning, it's like maybe 69 or 70. But by 10, 11 o'clock, it starts to get warm. And by 3 o'clock, 2, 3 o'clock, it's peaking about 95 or so, and then it starts to cool off a little bit. But it's very nice, beautiful weather right now, actually. Kind of like an Ohio summer, in my opinion. Also, what else was I going to add on there?
Come on, I'm just dying.
You can tell us about the Harry Burke song and who Harry is.
Harry Burke, yes, we listen to Harry Burke in the daytime. He's Irish.
And what's his show?
He's a... Oh, you put that fucking
I'm going to stuff it up your fucking ass in a minute.
Out in your head in a second.
I'm not paying that much money for these goddamn things, and you bitching about them.
And you're just standing there holding
That's
it up.
That's enough!
He's holding it up, bitching about it. Either smoke it, or put it out, or I'll shove it up your ass.
Get that cat in here right now. I'll put it out.
Oh, I swear.
All right, go on now. Who's Harry?
Anyway.
And what show is he on?
Anyway, me and Randy, we listen
Do
to...
it now, Ethel.
We listen to Harry Burke on the Swinging 60s show when he's on most days, or... Oh. Anyway, he does quite a bit of karaoke, and today... I thought today's was pretty cool, so...
You look like a fucking chicken over there.
I'm having to fan myself. Fuck off! No air in this place, it's all smoke. Anyway, so we're going to play a song by Harry B. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, I'm so going to...
I got it way the hell over here. How could it possibly be fucking bothering you from over here across the room?
What the fucking thing that? And it won't be bothering me.
Bend over and I'll put it out.
Look at it, it's coming at me now, look.
It's because you're bitching. You're sucking all that air in and it's drawing it right toward you.
Oh, get in now.
Tell them about the song.
I'm going to play the song if I'm allowed to.
I'm going to stick it in your ass in a minute. Now, tell them. I'd like to roll myself up a good one.
This is a typical random...
She'd probably yell about me smoking a joint, too. What is that stinky stuff? Oh, it smells like my underwear. I can hear her now over there.
What do you mean it smells like my underwear? Sneak that one in, didn't you, twat?
You want to play this song or not?
Play the damn thing.
Tell them who it is.
Harry Burke.
What's the name of the song?
Where's my trousers?
On the RTM.
I think.
Radio Network, you twat. Lifehouse, hanging by a moment with the Yankee and the Brit and the RTM Radio Network 923. Mike, you ever see that picture of that bar stool that's got the nutsack holder cut out in it?
I just posted that same picture on my wall 2 minutes ago. I said, Mike, where's your trousers?
Well, when he goes in a bar now, all they have to do is... oh, is that the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. All they have to do is take it now and fill over the nut holder, and it's just a regular stool again. He doesn't need it anymore.
Or maybe he'll put an even bigger dent in it.
I saw Kevin said something about he had a problem finding a certain size waist and length in pants. I did too for a long time. I wear a friggin' 36 or a 38 now. I can't get rid of this damn trucker belly for shit. But I used to wear a 32, 36, and then a 34, 36. Now it's a 36 or a 38, 36. I've also discovered it makes a difference, I should say, in who makes the clothes. Because, I don't know if any of you guys, wear Dickies, pants or shirts or jackets or any of that stuff. But I bought a pair of 38 Dickies because I like those work pants. They're very nice for squatting down, bending over. They're nice and comfortable, very warm in the fall and the spring. Yeah. And I bought a pair of 38 waist Dickies. And them son of a bitches, I couldn't even get them around my leg. They were like a pair of 30s. So I went to another store and tried on a pair of Dickies in a 38, and they were too big. Well, I don't know who the hell they have manufacturing their clothes, but it must be Chinese in doing one and fat people in the other, because I don't get it. I don't understand what the difference is. So, it may not be as hard as you think. You may have to go try them on, which a lot of guys don't. They just like, oh, this is my size. Get home and then throw them in the cupboard and never wear them again because, those don't fit me. I've found out you have to try them all on anymore. So anyways, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, Yankee and Brit, the RTM Radio Network, moving right along here. Let's get into another cool little tune. I'm playing what I like to jam to and what Donna likes to jam to. We're just...
Not that last song, though. You played it about 20 times
I'll play
today.
it 50 fucking times if I want to.
I'm so going to string you up by your gonads.
And next time I play it, I'm going to light up 2 cigarettes. So what do you think of that?
Wish.
Huh?
You wish.
Yeah, no, you wish I wouldn't.
6 foot under before you even dare to do
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, dream on,
You
cowboy.
watch me,
Dream
baby.
on, cowboy.
I got your cowboy hanging right here, baby. Yankee and the Brit, Puddle of Mud.
certainly. It's Random Man and Dominatrix.
You gotta have boobs if you want to impress tycoons and boobs. You need boobs to fill out a sweater. You need 2, but 3 might be better. That's 1 in the back for dancing. Do, 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 do. You gotta be stacked. Hey, you gotta be grouped, individually packed. For with boobs you can start a romance off. Make a man stand right up and take his hat off. I know it doesn't rhyme, Ducky, but it does keep me legitimate. To make a ball for the earth and the mother. Even a cow has to show her udders. You gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S. Some push 'em up, and some stick 'em out, and some keep them flapping in the breeze. Some tie them down, because if they don't, they would hang down to their knees. Just you tease you. Gotta have boobies if you want men to offer diamonds and rubies. Why, even a tennis player would knock his balls out over the net for a chick who fills each cup until she falls out. Big, small or medium or oversized, they've all got that flavor and it's homogenized. You gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S. Now some have enough and some have too much, and some like me could stand a whole lot more. Some are like watermelons, and some are like grapes, and some are like knobs upon the door. What's your score? You gotta be filled. 2 fried eggs will never grab him like grapefruits will, and they're both breakfast foods. But listen, girls, don't try to fool your lover. Remember, he can go to Gertrude if he wants rubber. Some men are like men, and some are behind men. But if he's a boobsman, even a blind man will find him. You gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S. You think it's easy to write songs like this? Lots of research. Just think if all us girls have boobies with fluorination, we could take the cavities out of the whole damn nation. A nibble a day keeps the dentist away. Out cockers like big knockers. This goes over great in Derby. You've gotta have boobs or be kind to your flat-chested friends. Tomorrow she may be bigger than you are. You start out with A cup and wind up with E cup. Silicone's a girl's best friend.
Ha ha ha! That's my wife. You know, I actually got a chance there just to sit and listen.
Yeah.
You fucking kick ass sometimes, you know it? I think that's one of your best ones.
You do?
I do. That's awesome, man. I'm serious.
You do?
I think that's one of your best songs you've ever done. It kicks ass, man. Seriously. And these guys like their boobs, so check this out. Damn, what a kick-ass tune. Yankee and the Brit.
Jamming our socks off here.
The RTM Radio Network.
Hi, Verlin. How you doing?
Whoo, that kicks some ass. I love that. Hello to who?
Verlin. Kim says, can you play that funky music for Don's friend?
Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music loud.
You really suck
I think
at
it's
that.
better to let the professionals do it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that. First thing I have to do is figure out what it's called. And who did that, anyways? Why can't I remember? That was such a cool song. I don't even know if we have it on hand here. It's not one of the regular tunes,
You
but
do
it is a
have
cool
it.
tune. Do we?
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Wild Cherry.
Wild Cherry. I remember those days. I only had one or two of those, really, but
You
no.
took my Texas one, though, didn't you, baby?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Must have missed that one. Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. 9:52. Closing time. Got to have them. Drink them up. Got about enough time to do this last JMO here. And we'll call it a quit. Don't forget tomorrow night, Saturday. Brad James is supposed to be here live in the studio. Pass the word, please. Spread it around. And Cornholio is supposed to be here with him. Joey Holiday is supposed to give us a call, so we'll see what's going on
Hey,
with
and
that.
Cornholio, Shannon, she said in the chat room earlier that they have a huge announcement tomorrow. So listen out, tune in for that.
Wow,
Share the
really?
page.
On our
Yes,
show?
On our show.
How cool is that? Great. Well, let's do this tune before we run out of time. Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network, Wild Cherry, and play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music loud. Play that funky music. Got to keep on playing funky music. Yow! Yankee and the Brit and Wild Cherry, and play that funky music.
And we are off for some Doctor Who, sex and Sonic ice cream.
Circle D for none of the above.
Hi! Squeeze the shit out of
I
me.
told her she gets her choice. Bone or ice cream.
I said, can I be greedy?
Yeah. And I said no. Thanks, everybody. We love you guys for coming by. You're some of the best people on the planet. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Don't forget tomorrow night again. Spread the word, please. Brad James is going to be here live in the studio. Cornholio will be here. Joey Holiday's supposed to call in. Should be quite a Saturday night with lots of good country tunes and some Joey Holiday
And then
music.
Dave says he's going to be here in 16 hours from now.
He's a crazy bastard. And don't forget on Sunday, the Lido Lounge. Spread the word about everything. We sure would appreciate it. We love you guys. And thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Say goodnight, Donna.
Good night, Donna.
G-Rant, what are we going to do today?
Same thing we always do, Brit. Try and take over radio.
The Yankee and the Brit. Yes, Yankee and the Brit. One is a genius, the other's a twit. On the radio, the genes have been spliced. The Yankee and the Brit. Brit, 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 Brit. Before the show is done, the killing will have begun. By the end of the show, the heads will explode. The Yankee and the Brit, yes, Yankee and the Brit. Their ranting campaign can never be explained. To prove their radio worth, they'll take over the earth. The Yankee and the Brit, 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 Brit. Oh!